Our next guest built Morgan Stanley's Asia business and is now the honorary chairman of the firm. Jack Wadsworth joins us now. He is also the chairman of Ceyuan Ventures, which is an early-stage VC firm based in Beijing that invests in IT and the internet. Jack, good morning. You, as I can tell, go to China 4 times a year. You know what entrepreneurs in China are concerned with. What are their priorities when it comes to China-U.S. relations, and how much of that will come into play in today's meeting with the president?
Well, I think as far as entrepreneurs and VC people in China are concerned, it's really about the continuing development of the economy, the continuing support of the development of capital markets, and the acknowledgement of the importance of intellectual property. I am sure that because growth both in the United States and in China is a critical part of the discussion between the two leaders, that the formation of new companies, which is just as important to China as it is to the United States, will be front and center. And all of the policies that encourage that sort of activity must be good for the U.S. and good for China.
Now, this is a getting-to-know-you trip for both President Obama and Vice President Xi. We know that the former Treasury Secretary of the U.S., Hank Paulson, has called Xi as the kind of guy who knows how to get things over the goal line. So, in this case, what is Xi trying to communicate, or what does he want to communicate to President Obama?
Well, I think from the point of view of business, that has certainly got to be one of the key messages. Getting things done is going to be important in the next 10 years. And, we all have a long list of things that we think need to get done. I would have to say that one of the important elements in that equation is the economics team in China, the People's Bank, the CBRC, the CSRC. And this leadership is pretty much in place, and it's a continuation, really, of the team that was behind Hu Jintao. So from a business point of view, the real leadership in China, on the ground is, very much there for us to evaluate and know and have confidence in.
Right, so reinforcing the stability that was already in place. Now, Xi Jinping is described by a lot of people as someone with a really big personality, a contrast to current President Hu Jintao. He also belongs to a different generation of Chinese leaders. Will this eventually translate into bolder policymaking?
Well, I kind of doubt it. To me, the transition of leadership this time, which really is to a new generation, as you say, has the potential of creating kind of a new template. But I think the way leaders are selected in China, the way the process produces the new leadership, it's very much like a well-run corporation in the West. It's not a democracy, of course, as we know it in the Western world, but the meritocracy that does select the new leadership, I think, produces a continuation of the past. With hopefully, as you suggest, a bit more of a can-do attitude.
All right. Thank you so much for your thoughts and perspective. We've been speaking with Jack Wadsworth. He is the co-founder of Ceyuan Ventures, which is an early-stage VC firm.